everybody, I'm Natalie.
And I'm Max.
And we're cruising Israel for ILTV. Max, did you know that there are so many different kinds of species of monkeys living in Israel?
Here in Israel, there's monkeys.
Yeah. And
I've lived here, I haven't seen even a single monkey.
Well, you're living in Tel Aviv, my friend. But we're going to a sanctuary today that cares for these monkeys.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're going to have a great time. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Here at the Monkey Park, not only are we going to learn all about these fascinating creatures in their natural habitat, but learn all about the organization that provides a safe zone for them here in Israel. In the midst of the Ben Shemen forest is the wonderful world of monkeys. They have a wide range of different species roaming around the park, native to South America, Asia, and Africa. It's a good life for these monkeys. They provide for them heating, shelter, they get fed 5 times a day. Not bad. But the monkeys aren't just here as a tourist attraction. They have endured many traumas and are in need of a safe refugee and rehabilitation center.
The Israeli Primate Sanctuary was started in order to help monkeys in need in Israel. When we started 20 years ago, the situation was quite bad here. There were many hundreds of monkeys kept in illegal places, in bad conditions, in different petting zoos around the country. And there was no place for these monkeys to come to.
The sanctuary gives them a chance to have a good life and begin anew in an open space in the company of the other monkeys. Here we can see the squirrel monkeys all roaming around.
Yeah, this is their enclosure. It's a very big enclosure. You can't even see the end of it. At this time of the day, they'll be going down to the ground trying to find worms and different stuff to eat. There are hunters.
So they respond to these clicking sounds?
It's a lip smacking sound. You kind of quickly move your lips, and that's showing friendship.
So where did all these monkeys come from? What did they go through before they got here?
Well, this specific group was part of a Helping Hands project. The project closed and these monkeys needed a home. The government brings them here. Usually they don't come as a group. They come as individuals after many years of solitude, not living with anybody, nothing to do. So they first go to monkey school. They have to learn how to be a monkey again.
At the monkey school, they learn how to live together again by slowly letting them interact with one another. Being in solitude for so long, these monkeys I could see how they could be anxious once they get around people and other monkeys.
Yeah, but the monkeys that we're going to see now, and the monkeys, once they've left the school, they leave when they're in good condition.
So, what kind of monkeys are these?
These are marmosets. These are the smallest monkeys.
Okay, so these monkeys were all in individual cages until they went through monkey school?
They had a different background.
Each marmoset monkey came from very different backgrounds, and after going through physical and social rehabilitation, they can now live happily with the others. From complete solitude to having a family here and friends and relationships.
Marmosets live in very small families. It's a family group, mother, father, and children, not like the squirrel monkeys that live in very big groups.
We saw the South American monkeys, we saw the Asian monkeys. Where are we now?
Now we are in the Barbary Macaque enclosure. Barbary macaque come from Algeria and Morocco.
While most of the monkeys look cute and charming, there are others who can come off as a little tough.
Don't look at him. It's okay. And it's okay. And she just told you, don't look at me, and that's it. It's a very mild aggression, and you're supposed to understand that. Yeah. If you wouldn't understand that, she would show you a bit higher.
There he goes. He's directly above us. These monkeys are surrounding us right now, and the #1 rule is to not look directly into their eyes. It's an act of aggression. Here we can be a bit more interactive with these monkeys and attach a leaf to this string to send it over. Who wants lunch? Good job. For 20 years, the sanctuary has been rehabilitating primates and rejoining them with their own species.
During the years, we've managed to save close to 1,000 monkeys already, and now living here, there are about 900 monkeys.
Life in an open enclosure provides the primates with a quality of life that they have not experienced before, and the visitor center provides a chance to spread awareness of animal cruelty and abuse.
In our sanctuary, we really care that people won't touch the monkeys and won't feed them. We want people to see monkeys as they really are, not as a pet and not as a pathetic animal coming to look in the bag for food. Monkeys are so intelligent, emotional, clever, social animals that's what we want people to experience. and this is what you see.
I'm in the mood to go to an Israeli shuk, the market.
Oh, which one? There's so many shuks. There's a shuk Carmel, shuk Manihula,
No, none of those. We've done that plenty of times. There's a brand new one that's in the heart of Tel Aviv. It's an indoor market, rain or shine. We could enjoy walking around, enjoying some different treats
Where
at
is
every
it?
corner. It's on the corner of Allenby and Rothschild.
Wow, how did I not know about that? Well, we better go check it out.
Let's go. A trip to Israel wouldn't be complete without a visit to one of its vibrant markets. Today we came to the Culinary Center that just hit the streets of Tel Aviv. Situated on Rothschild Boulevard, one of the most central and trendy spots to be, a new food market is born. Serving gourmet street food at its finest, you'll find tasty treats from all around the world at every corner. Whether you're looking for local fresh produce or imported delicacies, you can find it all here in the market. Thank you. Let's see what else we got here. So Tel Aviv is filled with a lot of indoor and outdoor markets, and now we're lucky enough to have another one, Shuk Allenby Rothschild. Where did this idea come from?
The owner wanted to actually create a place which is fun, but also affordable to every pocket. The prices here are very economic. Everyone can come here and eat in 30 shekel a meal, a drink, and a dessert.
The market consists of not only familiar eateries, but also offers a few new delicacies to the Tel Aviv food scene.
Basically here we're selling fries from Holland with fish from England. We do some mix like that. We have ketchup curry, mayo, spicy mayo, tartar.
Just like in Holland.
Yep.
And they serve many different sauces with the chips. All right, let's try it.
Yeah, we'll try it. Chef, can we have one fish and chips?
Whoa.
Yep. You deserve
That's a
it.
big cone. I was not expecting that at all.
This is the final product.
Wow.
It's come with different sauces. I will put some spicy mayo and tartar.
Do whatever you like. Yes.
Perfect. All this heaven. We are the Gypsy King.
Wow.
Enjoy.
This is a meal in a cone. Let's see how this is. The oversized chips and savory deep-fried fish was absolutely delectable. What does the future hold for this market? Anything else opening? Is it finished?
It's not finished. We have here a sushi booth gonna go opening in the next week. We have rak Thai from Thailand, amazing Thai food, a new style of chicken. We're gonna have here a pop-up station. Every month there's gonna be a different chef or restaurant hosting here.
Wow. Craving some Mexican? How about Asian? With 30 different stalls to choose from, you'll find exactly what you're craving. Here at Men 1010, they have authentic Japanese food. Now we're about to enjoy some ramen soup. Perfect on this cold day. It's grinding up some sesame seeds. Wow, this soup has so much flavor. The market attracts a very eclectic crowd with its various restaurants and bars, and during the night hours, Beer Box is the place to be, as the market transforms into a fun night out with dim lighting, a DJ, and many young Tel Avivians. For the only kosher restaurant in the market that puts an emphasis on the freshness of the food, Master Fish is the place. And what's the kind of food that you have here?
Okay, so we basically serve fresh Mediterranean food. Everything is homemade, from the sauces to the salads to the fish that we import ourselves. Kind of Israeli, you know, with the majada and the quinoa, the potatoes, the fresh salad. We just go for the local, more familiar, but with fish. So it's basically a fast food of fish, but upscale a bit.
Directly above the market is the luxurious Meyer Tower, a new sky-high residential building that fits the needs of the upscale buyers.
And we thought to use the space downstairs to have like markets similar to Italy on 23rd or to other open markets where you can find great delicatessen in a very friendly environment with high-end design.
From the tower's penthouse, which was designed as a New York-inspired loft, offers a magnificent 360-degree view of not only Tel Aviv, but its surrounding cities. For Guin Residential, the development company had a vision to increase the standards of high-end apartments for discerning tastes. And who better to design the luxury tower than world-renowned architect Richard Meyer?
We chose Richard because we thought that Tel Aviv needs to go to the next level on the design and quality standpoint. And we were lucky enough to have him and to secure his services to design the tower, which was almost fully sold at the time.
The idea was to design a white, transparent tower that would complement the white city of Tel Aviv, who holds the world's largest collection of Bauhaus-style buildings. So, for luxury and street gourmet dining, Market Rothschild Allenby is the place, and you better come hungry. With all these scrumptious options, there's a little something for everyone. Max, how much fun have you been having going to all these different wineries?
You know, wineries are fun. It's a nice thing to film, but really myself, I prefer more of a liquor drink.
Oh?
Yeah.
Well, you're actually in luck. We're going to the whiskey distillery in
A whiskey
the heart
distillery?
of Tel Aviv.
Right here in Israel, that's amazing. You know, the Middle East is not really known for making a lot of good liquors. Hopefully these guys are going to do something
they
about
will be.
that. Cool.
Let's go. For all you whiskey lovers, what better place to open up a whiskey distillery than right here in the bar capital of Tel Aviv? We came to check out the process and maybe even have a taste, so let's check it out. Upon entering the Milk and Honey Distillery, you can catch the aromas of Israel's very first kosher whiskey. And when you think about whiskey, your first thought is probably not Israel. Well, that's all going to change thanks to a few whiskey lovers with a dream.
It was a very long process. We need to find a perfect place, and we said Tel Aviv is perfect for us for a lot of reasons. One of them is in the heart of the industry. We're going to be a part of our urbanic distillery, so everyone can come.
How long is the process from when the whiskey is being made to being ready to sell to the customer?
So actually the process is very long. For our Israeli, they want things fast, and now it's minimum 3 years just to make the whole thing ready.
The Milk and Honey Distillery is currently aging the first Israeli single malt whiskey and will be ready to bottle and sell starting in 2019. In the meantime, we can have a little taste of some of the other products.
You're going to drink all of them. I'm going to, if you want, yeah, you're going to taste that. I'm going to tell you it's a little bit with higher ABV than your regular, it's stronger, but you're going to feel the taste.
Okay, so
Yeah, new make.
let's try some
50% ABV. Whiskey comes in this color. All of this color, as you know, as whiskey single malt comes from the barrel. You can smell all of the malt flavor.
Pretty strong, it's making me tear a little bit.
Let's say cheers.
Cheers.
Enjoy our new make. Smells it.
Ooh, it is strong, but it's smooth.
It's smooth.
Then we moved on to a whiskey that was aged for just 8 months in an Israeli Cabernet Sauvignon barrel. This is where it gains its color.
54 ABV, that's going to be even stronger.
Oh,
I want to drink as
man.
well.
Yep, it does smell a little bit stronger. What makes the whiskey distillery so unique is the local Israeli ingredients used in the mixture.
Everything in our process have a twist of uniqueness from Israel. So the young single malt you tasted before was matured in ex-Israeli Cabernet Sauvignon red wine cask. Our gin, herbs and spices from Israel, local. Of course, you have juniper berries inside of it.
Well, that's a bit too much alcohol for me. Thankfully, Max was here to finish up. Now it's time to witness the steps in making Israel's first single malt whiskey.
So every great whiskey starts with amazing water. And as you know, here in Israel, we don't have the best quality of water here. So you need a special water laboratory. What we do here is called a reverse osmosis technique.
After filtering all the impurities from the water in the water laboratory, it's time to grain the carefully selected barley. The quality of the barley has a great influence on the end product.
After half an hour, we grain our barley. We mash it. We build our own mash tun, actually. Then we put 1 ton of barley here with 6,000 liters of water.
The water, which is up to 70 degrees Celsius, extracts all the sugar from the barley and is stirred for several hours. It is then transferred to a large stainless steel custom-made tank, where the fermentation process takes place. The yeast turns the sugars into alcohol.
We put yeast inside of it. Our yeast come from Belgium. Up to 72 hours, something like that. You want to taste it?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of sugar. That's from today. It's like tea, actually, with a lot of sugar.
Up until now, we followed the exact same steps in order to make beer, but the difference with whiskey is that the liquid is now distilled rather than brewed. So here we are where the distillation takes place. What are the differences between these two tanks?
Actually, the difference is the more romantic story, the past, and more modern and very high-techy one. So this baby is 9,000 liters. This one is 3,500 liters as well. It's custom made. This one is going to be during the first distillation, what we call low wine part. This one is going to do the second one, the spirit. That's much more accurate, more with a lot of the flavors.
What exactly goes on in these tanks?
You heat it up and it changes the state from liquid to gas. And then you can separate the things you don't want, the taste that you don't want and the taste that you do want. Then come back to liquid, to our very own 100% pure spirit in the end of single malt whiskey.
So you distinguish the tastes when it's in a state of gas?
Exactly. We call the tail, the head, and the heart. The tail and the head are very toxic. You want the heart. That's the only thing you can drink. You're gonna love.
So we started out with 1 ton of barley and 6,000 liters of water, and now we're ending up with just 650 liters of pure alcohol. In order to craft unique flavors, it is stored in whiskey barrels.
Be quiet because they're sleeping now. The liquid is going to stay in the barrels for a minimum of 3 years. The story is that what's so unique about producing whiskey in Israel, because Israel has 2 huge advantages. One of them is our product is going to mature twice up to 3 times faster than in any traditional country. That's because of very unique climate zone here in Israel. You have here for 9 months of the year, very high temperature, a lot of humidity, and then the barrels mature twice up to 3 times faster.
Although the Milk and Honey's first bottle of whiskey will be aged for just 3 years, it'll have the taste and smell of whiskey that's been aged for triple that amount of time.
Second advantage is a very small country. As you know, Israel is a very small country with a different climate zone, so you can put barrels in the north, in the south, in the Jerusalem mountains, in the Dead Sea actually. And all of these zones are going to affect differently the barrels.
With the highest of quality ingredients and the purest water, we'll all have to sit tight until the very first bottle is ready to sell. Okay, this is for my favorite part of the show, Max going and enjoying some fine dining.
Oh, that's your favorite part of the show?
Yeah.
Not the,
Fine dining.
Okay, well, so you got something specific planned for us today?
Of course.
You do?
I always come prepared. We're going to Quattro Restaurant.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
It is. So put your nice pants on, Max. Let's go. In the culinary capital of Tel Aviv, there's definitely no shortage of restaurants to choose from. But for those of you who are in the mood for some serious elegance with exceptional food, Quattro is the place. As soon as you walk in, you notice the enormous bar in the center of the restaurant and the massive colorful chandelier right above it. I think it's cocktail hour. As colorful as everything is here in Quattro Restaurant, I'm sure the cocktail will be just as colorful. So what do you have for us?
A tropical cocktail. I'm going to put crushed basil, half a shot of meduri, half a shot of coconut, and lime. Bit color.
Thanks so much. This looks beautiful. So many different colors. Let's try it. It's sweet. Taste the mango. Love it. Now it's time to get serious and head to the kitchen. After all, we did come here for the food. And now for some Italian modern cuisine, Chef Oren is going to show us how it's done.
So, we're gonna make pasta candies. It's candies of pasta filled with sweet potato. It's very spicy, very sparkling in your mouth.
Lots of different flavors.
Yes. And textures. So let's start cooking.
Great.
Put the pasta in the water. And meanwhile, I'll make the citrus butter. This is orange juice with some butter.
Orange juice gives it a tangy flavor.
Yes, and the butter makes it like coat the pasta. Now I put some oregano and some chili, little salt, and we are waiting for the pasta. Always the sauce, wait for the pasta.
Wow, that looks unbelievable. Fresh ricotta, fried goat cheese, and porcini powder are added on top, along with fresh salad and nuts, leaving the inside creamy and the outside crunchy. The sweet potato ravioli is a new dish created by Oren that goes into the new menu. How often do you change the menu?
Maybe 3 or 4 times in a year. Instead of the muse, the season, we try to keep it every time new and fresh for the customers.
Chef Oren is all about simplicity and creativity, and it is reflected in his dishes. Each dish is far from ordinary, with the high-quality ingredients to make it just right. And now for all you fish lovers, you'll enjoy what Oren has for us next.
It's a very concentrated dish. It's only about the tuna and the connection between the tuna to the citrus. It's very flattering to the tuna. It's very important to slice the tuna when it's cold because we want it a clean cut.
So, how long do you sear each side?
I think maybe 5 seconds on each side, and then I put it in the refrigerator. Slice of onions, some fennel, coriander, some basil leaves, some radishes, varieties of citrus, celery sticks. I'm seasoning it with a little soya and olive oil. Then I'll make an avocado cream. Now I'll finish the dish with a citrus zabayon. Zabayon, it's Italian foam based on egg yolks. It's very rich.
Every time he's about to finish a dish, I see you adding something else.
Yes, the dish is ready.
Good job. The music, dim lighting, and video art completely transforms the restaurant at night to a vibrant and young atmosphere. So now we're patiently waiting for our food that we made with Oren. The tall chairs, the patterned floors, and the colorful chandelier gives you a sense of walking into Alice's Wonderland. So now for my favorite part is tasting the food. Everything looks amazing. Each bite has tons of flavors and a magnificent presentation. Tortellini. It's a great combination with the red wine sauce and the tortellini and the fish. With much thought and creativity put into each and every dish, you can tell that the talented chefs surely know fine dining.
We try to get a cool atmosphere with a unique design and make it young and fresh and cool and simple. To give a nice vibe, not only great food. We try to give the whole experience for the customers and to our guests that feel at home and in a very cool way, not only fine dining.
Quattro definitely made it on our list of Tel Aviv's hottest fine dining spots.